And at the time I couldn't see what he was saying.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, Hoops fans. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, along with Kenny, the Jet, the champion, Smith, and Shaquille, the Diesel, the champion several times, O'Neal. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson. Tonight.
Irony.
Thanks for joining our Tuesday night broadcast of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. Looking at the last game for the New York Knicks, it was a win against the Warriors in Oakland.
Away from home, you got to execute, and they did that flawlessly.
And that's what it comes down to, execution, especially when you're on the road. Can you follow your game plan? I thought they were awesome in that game.
All right, let's set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. And so in the game for the Magic, Paul Millsap out there with DeAndre Jordan. Then there's Kyle Korver. Then it's Trevor Ariza. And it's Westbrook in at the point. Teague, the pass to Butler. Lopez, right side. Goes back up. And at last, they get one to fall. Lopez has got his team on the board to start the game for the Knicks. On the wing, Korver. Lopez against Jordan. Korver kicks to Ariza. And here's Westbrook from the arc. The Knicks pull it in. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Orlando this season.
And they won the season series against this club last year, but, you know, then again, so did a lot of other teams.
Hey, Greg, we got to be honest here, which is really the only way I roll. Neither of these teams are world beaters. You've got to start somewhere. The win tonight would be a step in the right direction.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Ariza against Butler. Kicks to Millsap.
And Lopez did exactly what he had to there on that defensive stop. He just got right in his face and made it tough for him.
And when you talk about just a natural basketball player, I think you got to envision a guy like Paul Millsap. He just does it all. He's got the skill level and versatility at that power forward position. And in this league today, you have to be able to impact the game the way he does.
And the three ball is good. Parker's got his first 3 points of the game.
And you can sense they're starting to take charge here.
You know, they seem to be on the same page out there, Greg. I mean, definitely the momentum is with them.
And that one's good. Millsap. And you look at all the different things that Paul Millsap does for you on the court, Greg. Don't forget about the defensive end of the floor, too.
Yeah, great point. And all defense selection, one of the great big men in league history in terms of getting steals. Just unbelievable hands. And you know what? He epitomizes consistency when you look at the course of his career. And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
Here's Westbrook. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
And Westbrook is a terror from the mid-range. Terrific at sticking it to the defense from that spot on the floor.
T kicks to Parker. Lopez sets a screen for Parker. The pass to Lopez. And Lopez throws it down.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
There's a chance he could go for a big game if they don't D him up on the perimeter.
T kicks to Lopez. Westbrook with the steal. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Ariza. It's good. This game is all even.
Ariza is a versatile player. Awesome job staying active on defense to come away with the steal.
Teague dishes to Parker. Butler passes to Parker. Lopez, a screen on Millsap. Here's Parker. And And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
The Knicks shooting their first free throws of the night.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement. So that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
Lobs it up for Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Yeah, you got to respect the athletic reach of Jordan now. Throw it up, and he will bash in the alley-oop.
There's the screen. Teague with the ball. From deep three-point range, an absolute bomb from three-point range. Teague's got himself on the board with three there. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. And J.J. Redick, a focal point in his tenure with the Duke.
I think I'll forever be associated.
There's no doubt that he is Mr. Duke, J.J. Redick, and it's hard to argue with that school's incredible success, Greg, whether you like him or not. And I know you've had a first-hand view of Duke a couple times.
And listen, I have the utmost respect for JJ and Coach K and what they've done there. And listen, you could be known for a lot worse things in your life and haven't gone to a lot worse places. But I think for him, it's not about where he's been, Kevin. I think it's about where he's going, what's going to be the next chapter in his career.
Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
Aggressive rebounding in that first quarter. That's what's given them the advantage.
Boy, the ferocity on the glass, really impressive, and they're not backing up at all, not giving an inch on the board.
They've got J.J. Redick. Jabari Parker is out there with Brook Lopez. Then there's Teague, and it's Butler in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 for New York right now. And one strength, Greg, that this Knicks team has enjoyed the last couple of years has been their ability to win the rebounding game.
And that's back-to-back seasons, Kevin, in the top 10 for rebounding in terms of the Knicks. And it was something they wanted to improve upon starting a few years ago. They've changed their rebounding trouble into a big asset moving forward.
Now Teague, after Westbrook's missed 3, puts up a 3. Teague can't hit. The Magic trail by 4. Passes it to Korver. And a miss there on the triple.
And, Kevin, that's what they want, an uncontested look from the perimeter. Sadly, they came up short on that possession.
Here's Westbrook, and finished off by Westbrook.
And Westbrook has an outstanding vertical. Once he gets to the launching pad, rim, beware.
And the replay is courtesy of Under Armour. Unleash chaos. It was a great sequence from the steal all the way to the finish at the other end. There's a good screen. T kicks to Parker. Pass the Buck over a reason. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. Lopez has got 6.
Because of that big body and 7-foot frame, Lopez a handful to keep off the glass.
Korver kicks to Westbrook. Another miss by Westbrook.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
They get it again. Goes up again. And that one's good. Parker.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Korver gets a wide open look. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got his 3rd assist on the night. T kicks to Butler. Parker outside. With the floater. The kick out to T. 46 seconds left in the second quarter. And it's Parker in the corner. He kicks it to Redick. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lopez, a screen on Jordan. Another shot. He can't get that one. So Orlando will take it the other way. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
Yeah, unfortunately for them, I thought the opponent's defense just never showed up.
Yeah, you know what? The waters were calm for most of the game. I mean, little resistance, felt like they could get any look they wanted at any time.
Here's Teague. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Here's Parker. Parker with another miss. It's a tie game in New York. It's time now to go courtside as we set. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Boy, what a crowd joining us here. For the Knicks, the first quarter was pretty even. At the end of the period, they held a 3-point lead. They couldn't hold on to the slim lead they had at the start of the second quarter and headed into the locker room with the game all knotted up. Taking a look at so that'll do it for now.
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. Here's Teague. And the Magic benefiting from multiple first-round picks this summer. They needed the help.
Yeah, they did. And they need a big hit in the draft. I mean, they've lacked star talent, and we know this is a talent-driven league. Either you develop stars or you pull them into your fold. And they've got to find some difference makers. There's no doubt about that.
So on the floor for Orlando, Russell Westbrook out there with Kyle Korver. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. Then there's Paul Millsap. And it's Ariza in at the small forward position. Jordan dishes to Korver. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Korver's got the game tied up here for the Magic.
Yeah, that catch and shoot game of Korver is lethal. His ability to immediately fire off the pass as good as it gets.
Here's the screen. T kicks to Butler. 6 to shoot. It's stolen by Korver. And here we go with the Magic fast break. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Korver's got 7 points.
Yeah, I like watching Korver run in transition. Terrific at knowing where to go in these situations.
And that replay brought to us by Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment. One of the more exciting plays in basketball.
His performance today has just been so important. What a luxury to have a guy that's that dependable.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Westbrook passes to Jordan. That one goes in. Jordan's got the lead up to 2 now for the Magic. One of the hardest things, Clark, to defend in the league is the pick and roll. What do defenders need to key on when they're defending a pick and roll?
Well, I think a couple of things. One is you want to try to dictate where the pick and roll is going to happen and where you want the ball handler to go. And then there's got to be great communication. The two guys involved in the screen and roll have to be on the same page. There's got to be a lot of talk. And then the 3 guys maybe not involved have to be ready to help their teammates. So communication, a real sense of trying to dictate to that ball handler where you want him to go and what you want to give up, because you can't take away everything when you're defending a good pick and roll combination.
And Parker with the block.
Absurd bounce ability displayed by Parker. I mean, he uses it so well on defense. It's not just the leaping ability, but the timing as well.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Now here's Butler. He has 6. Teague left side over Westbrook. And the shot is long. Orlando's gotten fewer than half of their 3-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Ariza no luck. Butler against Ariza. Butler dishes to Lopez. Butler kicks to Parker. New York moving it around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Teague hands the 12-footer. Teague's got 5 points so far.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Count it. And he'll have a chance for a three-point play. That's on Brook Lopez.
Man, you got to admire how easily Westbrook takes over games. I mean, an offensive juggernaut who is tenacious when it comes to scoring.
And when you watch Russell Westbrook play, he's one of the most competitive players in the NBA.
And with the way he attacks the rim and plays with just no abandon, I mean, this guy is no joke. Absolutely wills himself and his team to just do things that few others can, and relentless from the first quarter to the last whistle.
Korver kicks to Westbrook. 15 seconds left in the third quarter. Back to Korver. And a miss there on the triple.
And you know what? You can't get a better screen. Frees him up beautifully, but he just fails to capitalize.
Clearly a frustrating missed opportunity there. Perfect screen, got him the space he needed, but he bricked it.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of three. Knicks lead by 1. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. Welcome back as we get rolling once more. The fourth quarter right ahead in what's been a very well-contested game. And it's the Magic with the ball. It's a one-point game. Next up on the docket, the Bucks following this one. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. They've got Jimmy Butler. J.J. Redick is out there with Teague. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's Parker in at the 4 slot. That's the 5 for New York right now.
And he had 1 in the first as well. He can be dangerous. Keep an eye on him.
Westbrook against Teague. Parker outside. Lopez a screen, and Redick kicks to Butler. Just 5 to shoot. Top of the key. The shot by Redick, no good. Orlando's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. To the paint. It's rebounded by New York. Lopez has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. For the 3, Redick with the bucket. And the Knicks lead by 1.
Getting the chance for a good look on the jump shot. Redick making the split-second decision to pull up and let it fly. That's heads up there.
Here's Westbrook, and fouled on the shot, so the bucket counts, and a chance for one more here.
Defensively, this is what you know. He's coming off a hot game and looking to keep it rolling.
As well he should, Greg. I mean, he always is looking to score the ball, even more so when he's hot. I like the mindset.
New York's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Oh, the lob to Parker, and the dunk by Parker.
I really like the chemistry and the connection Parker has with his teammates. He's really awesome at connecting and finishing on those lob passes.
On the wing, Korver. Left side, Jordan. 13 feet away, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Korver's got the lead up to 2 now for the Magic. And that one goes out of bounds. That's touched by Teague.
Simply missed the connection there. I mean, I like the unselfishness. Admirable, but just not the result.
The Magic have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. Millsap a screen. Here's Korver. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. And it's a 4-point Orlando lead.
Just a hard-fought battle, and neither team able to create any distance.
Yeah, keeping things interesting, and that's how we like it as broadcasters. I mean, you feel that one of these teams, though, is going to go on a run quite soon.
It's Parker with the drive. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
Well, I think it's obvious that Parker prepares himself with these moments, always ready to take the big shot.
Ariza a screen on Redick. Korver passes to Ariza. Jordan the screen. Shot off the pick. Millsap inside. He's against Parker.
Great timing on Lopez's part there to squat down that attempt.
Lopez a screen. To the inside. Parker kicks to Reddick. And right through it goes. Reddick's got it all tied up now for the Knicks.
Tell you what, that bucket could turn out to be large. Reddick gets the call and shows no nerve in coming through for him there.
Jordan with the screen on Reddick. Left side, Westbrook. Connects!
So tough to stop Westbrook right now.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 2. 52 seconds left in the game. And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Russell Westbrook.
And he's got to be thrilled with how well he shot the ball, Kevin. Good on almost 60% of his shots. That's what I call an efficient performance. And a team loves having someone that dependable they can rely on.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Coach Fizdale was going over with his team, and he's pushing them to empty the tank. He said, I know you're tired and it's been a tough game, but we can't hold back. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I want you full speed, guys.
Thank you, David. Here's Jordan. Sinks it.
Now, that is cold-blooded.
Indeed it is. Love seeing him deliver when they need him most. No fear taking these shots. I love it.
Reddick for 3. Westbrook pulls it in. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
And that's an intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
And, you know, Trevor Ariza continues to have an impact on both ends, guys. An amazing defender and an excellent shooter, too. Those foul shots put them that much more in the driver's seat.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They're down by 6. 19 seconds left to play here in the 4th. What do you think, guys?
And they still got a little time to play with, so a 3 and a quick foul could make things interesting.
Yeah, but they need some help. They're going to need some help any way you look at it. I mean, they're hoping for some missed free throws at the other end.
And so they foul intentionally. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Tell you what, Paul Millsap, one of my favorite players because he's so effective, scores at an efficient clip, rebounds the ball well, and defends multiple positions too. He gives you everything.
Cephalosha. That one off the back iron and out.
Yeah, that's just poor decision making. He's got to be better in those situations.
Greg, I just think he was in a hurry. He flat out rushed it. I mean, I don't know what he was.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.